Thank you for watching this episode of Tutorials by LLV. I'll be showing you how to make this cat here, and it's small enough so that it can fit with the person. I'll be making this person tutorial later. However, my cat is going to be orange and yellow with white tufts on the bottom of its feet and tail. The tail will be a little bit longer too. And so it's going to look a little bit like this one, just on a smaller scale, and the eyes are going to be blue. So let's get started. I'm going to make the leg first. I'm going to make one of them, and then you're going to have to make the other three yourself. We're going to take a single orange, double it, put it on the first one. Take a single yellow, double it, put it on the next one. Take a single orange, double it, put it on the next one, and take a single yellow, double it, put it on the next one. Now we're going to cap it off with a white band, looping it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to start looping it. We're going to go down, we're going to take the bottom 2 yellow, loop it, the next orange, loop it, yellow, loop it, orange, loop it. We're going to take it off our loom now. And put it on a holding hook for later. Now, like I said before, I already did the other 3 legs, so you're going to have to pause and come back when you're ready. Now we're going to do the ears. It'll be on a hook. This will be the top of the ear, and I'm going to make it white. So, single band, loop it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take a yellow, double it, and slide the white onto it. We're going to do this again. Orange, double it, put it on a hook. There's our ear. We're going to do it again for the second ear. Single white, loop it 3 times to see 4 loops. 1, 2, 3. Single yellow, double it. Slide our whites under there. Single orange, double it, and then slide all that onto there. And there's our 2 ears. Now we're going to make the tail. So, single orange, double it, first peg. We're going to do this 6 times. Single yellow, double it, next. Orange, double it. Yellow, yellow, double it. Orange, double it. 5, so we need 1 more. Yellow, double it, put it on there, and then we're going to take our white, cap it off 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to take our yellow, put it down. I only grabbed 1 band, so I'm going to have to go back in there and grab the rest of them. I'm going to switch my hooks real quick. orange, yellow, orange, and just loop up until you're at the top. I missed one of mine, so we're just going to pull it back on. Orange. Now we're going to take it off and put it on our holding hook for later. Now we're going to show the eyes. My eyes are going to be blue. So we're going to take a single blue, twist it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Another blue. 1, 2, 3. To get 4 loops, we're going to take a single orange, double it. We're going to move our blue onto the orange. Now we're going to start with the head. Single yellow, double it, put it at the top of your loom, and this is gonna be for the top of the head. Single orange, double it, put it on our loom. Single yellow, double it. Single yellow, double it, put it on our loom. Single orange, double it, put it on our loom. Yellow. Oops. And we want to push down our bands as far as possible on the neck peg so they don't get overlapped, and that would be difficult to loop them up later. Okay, now for the muzzle, we're going to take a single pink, twist it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. A single yellow, double it, put it on our loom. Single orange, double it, and put it on our hook. Now we're going to continue the rest of the body. Single orange, double it, put it on our loom. Yellow, double it, put it on our loom. Orange, double, loom. Yellow, double, loom. Okay, now we're going to put on our legs. Right there. And there. So that should be on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7th and 8th peg. And then we're going to end it off with a yellow, double, put it with the bottom lily. Then we're going to come back around the other side. Yellow, double, there. And we're going to do the same thing we did on this side. single, double, yellow, single, double, yellow, single, sorry, orange, single, double, yellow, single, double. Now we're going to be putting on the other leg. Just like so. Then taking a yellow and going down to the bottom. Now we're going to go across the center, yellow, single, double, right there, orange, single, double, yellow, single, double, orange, single, double, yellow, single, double, orange, single, double, and yellow, single, double. Now we are going to attach the tail. On the last peg we're going to put it. Then we're going to add our cap bands. Yellow, single, double. We're going to form a triangle right above the legs. Orange, single, double. Another triangle. Yellow, single, double. Triangle. Okay, once we get up here, we'll take this band and move it over here. We're going to take a yellow, single, double for the shoulders, and an orange, single, double. We're going to move back our orange. Then we're going to put on our cap band. A triangle, a double, then we're going to add our ears. Right here on the top of the cat, the first peg on the side. And on the other side. And then we're going to add the eyes. They're going to go on the second peg from the top on the side. I'm going to try and separate the eyes as we move it over the second to the top peg in the middle, just like that. So your cat should look like this so far. Push those pegs down so we can fit on the muzzle. I lost one of my rubber bands while taking it off, so I have to put it back on. So if you do lose your rubber band while taking it off, then just grab it and put it back on. Now we're going to put on the cap band for the face, single, yellow, double. Wait, with the ears are you? And then we're going to go down here, grab the first two of them, mine are yellow, and loop it up. Continue loom sideways so you can see them, grab the next two, then put it onto the foot, and the last two. Put it onto the foot peg. Okay, now we're going to loop it up. The foot pegs can be a little difficult because we're going to put this rubber band around them. So the cat will stand up. And then pull the leg up. Same on the other side. Grab the rubber band and put your leg through there. And then pull it out. Now I'm going to loop up until we get to this peg right here, all three of these pegs. Turn it over on the side so you can see your peg. Grab it. I didn't have any tension there, but if you need to, you should release it. Now we're going to take the holding hook that has our legs on it. I'm going to go down into our shoulder bands, grab the first one, and slide our leg out onto it. And grab the other one, and slide your leg out onto it. Then just loop up. Onto the face. If you have tension, be sure to release it with a metal hook. And make sure you have raindrops all down your creation, because if you don't, it'll fall apart. So now we're gonna go into our cap band, into our chin peg, and we're going to grab the first one, the first top two. Mine are orange. I'm gonna slide it over the muzzle. We're going to go back in. We're going to grab the next two. It's probably a good idea to release any tension you have. And go back in and grab the last one. Okay, then we're just going to loop up the sides. Okay. And go back in to that band. You can pull them down to make it easier to see. And for the ear pegs, you definitely want to release that tension, otherwise your rubber bands will break. So go back in, loop up the sides. Do the extension for the ear pegs. And loop up the middle. Just make sure to check the gear creation. Okay, now we're going to tie the slip knot. The top of the head. Then grab it and pull. Now we're going to take it off the loom. Okay, now it'll probably look really super weird because the eyes are on the other side of the head, but we're gonna push them out. To the other side, just like so. And then you can pull the legs. If you want your cat to look up a little bit more, you can go under its neck bands and pull them up. Not too much, at least it'll break. Those bands right there. And there's your cat.
So now I'm going to teach you how to put in this whisker right here. You're going to want to take your hook and stick it through these two rubber bands on the muzzle, and take a white rubber band or whatever color you want and slip the white rubber band over and slip knot it. So pull this rubber band part over the white one and pull it tight. And then all you have to do is cut it to the length that you want it. And there you have your whiskers.